Hello everyone, welcome to Archer Learnings, and in this video we're going to see how to rename a column name of a data table in UiPath Studio. And here you can see I have a data table here which consists of 2 rows and 2 columns, which is name, email, and in the second one which is name and email ID. So we're going to change this email name to email ID by using a .NET code, VB.NET code. So this is what we're going to achieve in this video. Before going to that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing for more videos, and if you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any other doubts, please do mention them in the comment section below. So let's get started. The first thing I need to do here is I need to build a data table. So I will use a build data table activity, and if I click on this, I can see the column name. So let me change the column names to the required names, which is name, and this should be email ID. So it will be a string and it is email. So we are going to change this email into email ID. And here we give the names, and so our data table is completed now. So let's click on OK, and we need to assign the output data table here. So let me assign an output data table, Control K, and we call it as DT. So it is a data table, and here we're going to change the column name. So drag and invoke code activity here. What are the inputs for this invoke code activity is we need to send the data table as an input, and then we are taking data table as an output, and the first column name, which is this one, and then new column name, which is this one. These are the 4 arguments that we need to pass in order to achieve this rename of a column name. So one will be input dt, and the other will be out dt, and the fourth one is old name, let us say, and a new name. So here, what is the direction of these arguments? So the in, it is an in direction, but this out dt is an output of our changed column name. So this will be an output, and the type should be data table, system.data table, this one. And so the input here is dt, which is our build data table output, and we are going to change old name, which is email, to a new name, which is email ID. So that is it, the arguments part. So now we're going to write the code, which is first we need to assign the input data table value to the output data table value. So let me write this one out. Out dt equal to in dt dot copy, which will copy the data table values to the out dt. So after that we need to read each and every column name, so that we need to do a for each of, let us consider DC as data columns in this particular table. It is a data column, and in which data table? Here it is out dt. So let us mention this as out dt dot columns. We are considering DC as a column data column in out.dt.columns in every column that is present in the out.dt data table. So here we're going to write a condition here. If dc dot column name here equal to old name, if it is equal to old name, then what we need to do here is we need to change the column name. So we need to assign the old name with the new name. So dc dot column name is equal to new name. So it will assign the old name with the new name, or else if it is not, then we need to exit. If it is yes, then we need to exit out of the for loop. So we will write an exit for, and then we need to end the if condition here. If it is not found, then we need to iterate to the next row. We need to iterate to the next column. First column is completed, it is going to the next column. So this is the code of, so let me zoom a little bit. Here this is the code. So let me save this one and execute this to see. Okay, we are not given any output message box or something to see the output. So let me stop this one and drag an output data table activity here, and here we need to provide the input, the output data table, which is dt, and this one let us create an data output, and let me also drag a message box over here to see the column name is changed or not, which is a data output. We save this, and now what we need to get is we need to get the name and the email ID in the message box. So let us see what the issue is. This is dt. So let us debug this and see which step it is executing. So it is commented here. So let us remove this. Now it will execute this. So this is how, if you face any errors or if you are missing any step, then go to a debug mode and just see which step that is failing. So here it is email, and we can see it is name and email ID, and this is how you change the column names in UEFI Studio by using VB.NET Core. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please hit a like and subscribe to our channel. Please consider subscribing for more videos, and thanks for watching.